So if I'm going to use CC1 to start the right side, I need to first attach CC2 here to the beginning of the row. And the way I do it is by wrapping my CC2 around my working yarn CC1. So let's take our CC2 and bring it over and under CC1 just to create a fold here. Once I have this fold, I'm going to bring it really close to the fabric here and hold it in place, so you can see that I have a little loop here of CC2, and one side is connected to the color change here spot, and the other side, which attached eventually to the ball, is connected here to the fold, and this will hold CC2 in place to create a loop. After we have our fold really close to the fabric, we can begin working with CC1, the beginning of the row. So when I work the first stitch, it doesn't matter, for me now it's an increase. I'm going to make one left. Once I work the first stitch, I can see that because I worked the stitch and the fold of CC2 was really close to the fabric, then now the CC2 is attached here at the beginning of the row. I worked the first stitch and this holds this CC2 in place. We will use the loop at the end of the row. So let's work the row until the color change, where we need to see how to manage the pattern. I reached the color change marker. I'm going to remove the marker, work as many stitches as I need to add to the Intarsia section, and place the marker back. And now this is a color change row and the pattern is an MC row. So we need to change to main color. When we do the change at the middle of a row, then there's nothing complicated. We're just taking the yarns that we worked with to the left, over, and we're going to take the yarn that we're going to use, the MC, underneath, because we need to catch the yarn, the MC, here at this place, and we're going to catch it again. It's like making a little fold here with our CC, and let the first stitch of the new color catch the yarn in place. This is the color change at the middle of the row. Just take the old yarn that we finished with over and the new yarn under, and this will catch the yarn, the old yarn, in place in the color change spot. So my CC1 is going to be left here at the color change and wait for me when I come back on the wrong side, and now I'm going to continue working my chart with my main color. So let's work the pattern with our main color until we reach the other side, the next color change marker. And I'm reaching to the color change marker, and as many stitches before that I need to reach. For me, I need to reach to one stitch before the color change marker. I'm going to take the marker out and place it on my right hand needle, and this is the new place of the color change, which means that this stitch that was in the pattern is now going to be worked with my CC color. So I'm done with my MC, and we need to make a little twist and continue working with the CC. And the CC that is attached here to the last part of the row is CC2. Remember that we cut it, we made a little fold to catch it here at the beginning of the row, and we have a little loop. We are going to use this strand of yarn of the loop to work the rest of the row. And you can see that it is only attached here in a manner which allows me to have more yarn to work with or less yarn. So I'm going to take more yarn and make my loop very large so I can really hold the yarn comfortably and work. But before I do that, we are never going to start working a new yarn without making a little twist. So the twist is, again, just like we did before, we're going to take the yarn that we finished working with, the MC, over, and the yarn that we are starting to work with under. And because it's a loop, I'm going to take my MC through the loop back in place, make a little fold here with my MC to attach here to bring close, very, very close to the fabric, and work the first stitch with my CC2. And yeah, you can see that we have here a gap and we have here a little bump of the yarn. All we need to do is take our MC and just pull it until our stitches are tight and close to each other, and you won't be able to see anything. So the gap is closed. We're just pulling the MC to the right to close the gap, and the MC is going to wait for us here again at the color change. We are working with CC2 the rest of the row until we reach the beginning of the row marker. When we feel that the yarn, the loop is a little bit tight and small, and I feel that it's pulling me, I'm just taking more yarn out of this fold, make the loop very large and comfortable to work with, and I continue working with my yarn of the loop. And when I reach the end of the row, so the marker of the beginning of the row, I'm going to work the last stitch, and I have this loop. I want to take the yarn that's held here and just pull it until my loop is gone. And I'm going to pull tight to make everything here tight and close. So I'm bringing the last and first stitch close to each other and no gap here. So this is the end of the right side row with all of the yarns where the pattern is my MC. Now let's turn and see how we work the wrong side of the pattern with the MC color.